Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices. Whether it's commercial or residential, Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
Luling MMA provides a safe and professional martial arts instruction for kids and adults. Head trainer and owner King Webb is a third-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and a first-degree black belt in Taekwondo. Luling MMA offers classes in the sweet science of boxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and MMA. With experienced trainers and coaches, Luling MMA provides world-class instruction for those that want to learn for recreation or for competition. Luling MMA is located at 212 North Cypress Avenue in Luling, Texas. For more information about Luling MMA, you can go to their website, www.mmaluling.com.
Kent Riddle Properties has been the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast since 2020, and has been a big supporter of Lockhart Lion Sports for over 40 years. Lockhart Lion fans all over the world have been able to follow the games on the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard, as well as being the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Kent is also the QA guy for every broadcast. Kent Riddle has been in the real estate business for over 35 years. If you are looking to buy, sale, or lease a property in the area, you can Riddle at 512-359-0036. Meitler Plumbing LLC is the one to call on for your plumbing service work in Lockhart and Caldwell County. Call Darren Meitler from Meitler Plumbing at 512-398-3146. Darren has been with the family business for over 30 years, and has been voted best plumber in Caldwell County numerous times. Master licensed and bonded. So, for any plumbing issues, call Meitler Plumbing for your plumbing service. Darren Meitler is also a 1989 Lockhart alumni and football captain for Lockhart Lions. Go Lions! Once a Lion, always a Lion.
Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late for Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern, cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game score. At Old Pal's, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
Shields AC and Heating is a small family-owned business located here in Lockhart, Texas. You can count on us for all your air conditioning and heating repairs. Here at Shields AC and Heating we service commercial and residential HVAC system as well as refrigeration, ice machines and walk-in coolers. So, if you're in need of commercial or residential AC repairs, you can count on Shields AC and Heating to be there for you by calling us at 512-227-1219. We take pride in your comfort.
If you find yourself on the side of the road or in an accident, call Quantum Towing and Recovery at 512-295-8697. Quantum Towing has been a family-owned business since 2000. We offer 24-hour towing and recovery service for your vehicle. With 4 locations to serve you in Kyle, San Marcos, Luling, and Lockhart, Quantum Towing is only a phone call away.
My name is Nathaniel Gonzalez, also known as My Time Gonzalez on the football field.
Same formation.
Same play.
Hand off to Gonzalez.
Great.
He got room to run across his midfield to the 40, the 30, the 20, 10. End zone, touchdown, Gonzalez.
When I'm not on the football field, I run a small Christian brand with 2 of my friends, Sam Mancius and Gabby Longoria. This allows us to spread our Lord and Savior's message. We make shirts, shorts, sweaters, cut-off hoodies, car decals, and drawstrings backpack. My design is to have a unique verse of your choosing on the back of the shirt or hoodie. If you would like to support Stay Holy, scan the QR code and check out what we have, or for more info, you can send us an email to stayholy21@gmail.com. If Jesus could do it all, we could try. God bless and go Lions.
Welcome to today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, brought to you by our main sponsors, Kent Riddle Properties, Kreitz Market and Quantum Towing. And now from the press box with the broadcasting crew of our football analyst, the coach Amato Galvez, color commentary TD Tom Dunn, and the voice of Lockhart Lions Sports Emilio the Sarge Juarez.
Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices. Whether it's commercial or residential, Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
Luling MMA provides a safe and professional martial arts instruction for kids and adults. Head trainer and owner King Webb is a third-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and a first-degree black belt in Taekwondo. Luling MMA offers classes in the sweet science of boxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and MMA. With experienced trainers and coaches, Luling MMA provides world-class instruction for those that want to learn for recreation or for competition. Luling MMA is located at 212 North Cypress Avenue in Luling, Texas. For more information about Luling MMA, you can go to their website, www.mmaluling.com.
Kent Riddle Properties has been the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast since 2020, and has been a big supporter of Lockhart Lion Sports for over 40 years. Lockhart Lion fans all over the world have been able to follow the games on the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard, as well as being the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Kent is also the QA guy for every broadcast. Kent Riddle has been in the real estate business for over 35 years. If you are looking to buy, sale or lease a property in the area, you can contact Kent Riddle at 512-359-0036. Meitler Plumbing LLC is the one to call on for your plumbing service work in Lockhart and Caldwell County. Call Darren Meitler from Meitler Plumbing at 512-398-3146. Darren has been with the family business for over 30 years, and has been voted best plumber in Caldwell County numerous times. Master licensed and bonded. So, for any plumbing issues, call Meitler Plumbing for your plumbing service. Darren Meitler is also a 1989 Lockhart alumni and football captain for Lockhart Lions. Go Lions! Once a Lion, always a Lion.
Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late for Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern's cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game store. At Old Pals, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
Shields AC and Heating is a small family-owned business located here in Lockhart, Texas. You can count on us for all your air conditioning and heating repairs. Here at Shields AC and Heating we service commercial and residential HVAC system as well as refrigeration, ice machines and walk-in coolers. So, if you're in need of commercial or residential AC repairs, you can count on Shields AC and Heating to be there for you by calling us at 512-227-1219. We take pride in your comfort.
if you find yourself on the side of the road or in an accident. Call Quantum Towing and Recovery at 512-295-8697. Quantum Towing has been a family-owned business since 2000. We offer 24-hour towing and recovery service for your vehicle. With 4 locations to serve you in Kyle, San Marcos, Luling, and Lockhart, Quantum Towing is only a phone call away.
My name is Nathaniel Gonzalez, also known as My Time Gonzalez on the football field.
Same formation.
Same play.
Hand off to Gonzalez.
Go.
He got room to run across his midfield to the 40, the 30, the 20, 10. End zone, touchdown, Gonzalez.
When I'm not on the football field, I run a small Christian brand with 2 of my friends, Sam Mancius and Gabby Longoria. This allows us to spread our Lord and Savior's message. We make shirts, shorts, sweaters, cut-off hoodies, car decals, and drawstrings backpack. My design is to have a unique verse of your choosing on the back of the shirt or hoodie. If you would like to support Stay Holy, scan the QR code and check out what we have. Or for more info, you can send us an email to stayholy21@gmail.com. If Jesus could do it all, we could try. God bless and go Lions.
Welcome to today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, brought to you by our main sponsors, Kent Riddle Properties, Kreitz Market, and Quantum Towing. And now from the press box with the broadcasting crew of our football analyst, the coach Amato Galvez, color commentary TD Tom Dunn, and the voice of Lockhart Lions Sports, Emilio the Sarge Juarez.
And welcome to today's sub-varsity football game of the week here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. My name is Emilio Sarge Juarez, going to be bringing you all the live play-by-play action. And showing up here in a little bit will be our color commentary guy for Thursday Night Football for the sub-varsity game of the week, the coach Amato Galvez. We got about 10 minutes left until the kickoff. And right now I do want to have an early bird special for all you Lockhart Lion fans that are tuning in early. Of course, you all know about the tailgate, the ticket giveaway that we have and the ride and style that we have. Of course, we got free tickets to the homecoming game next week. We'll be drawing those this weekend on Sunday. We'll be selecting a winner for the tickets for the home game, the homecoming game, and for the ride and style too. And we'll have an early bird special for all you that are tuning in right now. If you want to enter your name into that drawing for the first time in this broadcast, all you got to do is in the comment section type in the words double play, and your name will be automatically entered into both of these contests that will be drawn for on Sunday afternoon. And since you are part of the early bird special, later on in the broadcast at about halftime, we will make another announcement, and you'll have an opportunity to enter your name for a second time in this broadcast. Usually we only do it one per broadcast. Hey, but we got an early bird special going on, so if you want to type in the comment section double play, you'll have your name entered into both contests for the first time today or for this broadcast. And then at halftime or during the second half when we announce it again, you have an opportunity to enter your name into the drawing for both of them for a second time. So let's get them out there, double play, and your name will be in there. Of course, we got a sub-varsity game of the week between the Lockhart Lions and the Pflugerville Hendrickson Hawks in junior varsity action. Junior varsity boys for Lockhart still looking for their first victory. as they will be hosting the Pflugerville Hendrickson Hawks. I do want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching today's broadcast, whether you're a Lockhart Lion fan or Pflugerville Hendrickson Hawks fan. Welcome to the broadcast. Once again, my name is Emilio Suarez Juarez. We'll be bringing you all the play-by-play action. I see the coach who is walking in, stepping in. He's on his way to a concession stand to get himself some popcorn. But he is also our football analyst for Friday Night Football. And if you're watching tonight's broadcast, sub-varsity football game of the week, right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, you'll be able to watch the varsity boys in action tomorrow night live from the field in Pflugerville, Texas, as the Lockhart Lions varsity looks to make it 2 in a row and wins, while they'll be taking on the Pflugerville Hendrickson Hawks, who came out with a 14-13 victory last week against the Hayes Hawks at Bob Shelton Stadium. Lockhart Lions look to move to 2-0, just as the Hendrickson Hawks look to in district play, as Lockhart defeated Lehman Lobos 52-7 in the home opener of the season. And once we get Coach in here towards about halftime, we'll talk to him about tomorrow night's football game. We're towards the end of the game. I also want to give a shout-out to our cameraman, will be Kevin Cervantes, and our QA guy, Kent Riddle of Kent Riddle Properties, making sure that we look good and sound good for all you Lockhart Lion fans, and for today's sub-varsity game of the week for all you Hendrickson Hawk fans. As we are 6 minutes and 18 seconds away from kickoff. And once again, we got that early bird special. If you have missed it, we'll run through it one more time. Of course, we got the riding style as Coach Hipman still comes in. As we got that riding style 2, the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast and Texas Event Shuttle is happy to bring back the riding style 2 for the final road game of the season at A&M Consolidated on November 8th, 2024. 5 lucky Lion winners will be selected, and each winner will be able to bring one guest with them. Tickets and food will be provided along with a riding style on a Texas Event Shuttle. And I see Francine Hunt has chimed in with double play. If you want to ask about the riding style, she was on it last year as we traveled to Piper to take on the Warriors for the final road game of the season. And she was one of the lucky Lion winners that won a ride on that trip. And, of course, we got the homecoming ticket giveaway. Lions Pride Sports Broadcast and Kent Riddle Properties will be giving away Lockhart Lion home tickets to each home game of the Lockhart Lion football. Stay tuned to the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast of Lockhart Lion Sports to enter your name into the drawing for a chance to win free tickets. We've already had early birds chime in for a double play to enter your name twice or once each into the riding style and the ticket giveaway. That'll be your first opportunity to add your name to the wheel. Your second opportunity will come in later on during the broadcast. But right now, early bird special, type in the words double play in the comment section. Your name will be automatically entered into both drawings, which we will have this Sunday at halftime of the Cowboys football game. That way, if they are getting beat, at least we'll have something to cheer for at halftime. As a coach calmly steps into the broadcast booth with his pregame meal of popcorn in hand, soda water coming out of his pocket, phone out of his pocket, giving a little play-by-play, getting fresh, getting ready for today. And we are in 3 minutes and 58 seconds left to go. We're going to take a quick timeout for a sponsor shout-out as we are in the Kreitz Market pregame show. So we're going to give them a shout-out, run their commercial spot, and we will be right back with some more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Kreitz Market pregame show.
Smoked Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market's been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoked Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
And we are back as we got the captains at midfield for the Lockhart Lions. It's number 23, Javier Ruiz. Number 82, Martin Briones. And number 55, Jaden Abear. And we'll see if we can get the names of Pflugerville Hendrickson Hawks. That'll be number 17, Nathan Viscora. Number 20, Tristan Espinosa. And number 8, Logan Clark. The three captains for the Pflugerville Hendrickson Hawks. Coach, real quick, big win for the Lockhart Lions this past Friday night here at Lions Field against Lehman Lobos.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great way to open district against a district rival, Lehman Lobos. Although we just don't play them here just the last couple of years, but they've become a big rival for us.
Yes, especially after last year when Lehman's lone victory came against the Lockhart Lions at Bob Shelton Stadium.
They spoiled our party. It's good to get a little revenge, and then good luck to Lehman because they still just have a long season to go. I tell you what, Sarge, if their JV is just as explosive as their varsity, we're expect to see a very lot of scoring tonight. Varsity has a lot of explosive players for Henderson.
And it looks like Lockhart will be kicking the ball away to start things off.
Looks like 22 is doing the kicking.
And that's going to be Rodolfo Ibarra looking to start this one. As the Lions have selected a return to get the kickoff to start the second half. But here we go, 10 minutes of quarter. And this game is underway. And it's going to be fielded right around the 18-yard line by the Hawks. They'll be bringing it upfield. Great blocking by the special teams coming around the near side. Plenty of room to run. And on his way down, nobody will catch Jordan Costone. And just like that, the Pflugerville Hendrickson Hawks are on the board with an opening kickoff.
Sarge, all the kick coverage was inside. And nobody was outside watching the edge. And he just went outside, and there was nobody there.
There sure wasn't, and Costone with the speed running down the near sideline. And we'll get to the replay here in a little bit as much as we got of it. And coming in to kick the extra point is going to be number 30, Brennan Mercado. Well, you talked about explosive plays, Coach, offensively. How about from the special teams? All right, Mercado, snap is back, hold us down, the kick is up, and it is good. So with 15 seconds taken off the clock, it is Pflugerville Hendrickson Hawks 7, Lockhart Lions 0. Let's take a quick look at that last play as much as we got. Well, I guess it didn't pop up.
Still working on the bugs.
Yeah, still working on the bugs here and there. This is our first year using replay here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, but that bug will get fixed here pretty soon. And coming in to kick the ball away, I believe that's going to be number 31, Alex Monroe.
Alex, Sarge, that kick was so fast we had a DPS trooper show up. There's a gentleman in the stands.
It's going to be fielded by number 12 at the 12.
Still going.
Yeah, still a nice little tough run for number 12, Dylan Bell for the Lions.
Mr. Bell did not want to go down.
He sure did, and the Lockhart Lions will have the ball first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And we'll get a chance to see once again, Bodie Ward, Coach. He's one tough cookie. You're talking about being tough to bring down as Tyler Bell. Bodie Ward, he's one tough character, and I'll tell you what, he's taken a lot of hits the last couple of weeks that we've seen him here on the sub-varsity game of the week, but he's always stood back up, and he's not afraid out there. And that's one thing that I like, the characteristic of a quarterback. He's not afraid to stand in the pocket and take a hit.
Talk about learning under live action.
Yes. So somewhat of a pistol formation for the Lions, and Bell will get the handoff, goes around the left side, and great job pursuit by the Hawks. As we take a look at that last play, start things off for the Lions. Second down and 10, no gain on the carry. As we get back to action, once again, second down and 10. Once again, a handoff to Bell. And he'll be stopped, gaining about a yard.
Brings up a 3rd and 9 for the Lions.
And great job by the defensive line, closing in the gaps, not giving Dylan Bell an opportunity to find the seam. So 3rd down and 9 coming up for the Lions. They'll have 2 receivers split down here to the near side. Looks like that's going to be Trey Johnson here on the near side. A quick toss. That one's going to be picked off by number 17. And into the end zone for a pick six is Nathan Vizcarra.
17 was the right place at the right time, Sarge. Good job of reading the quarterback's eyes.
And jumping right in the lane to pick that one off. We take a look at the replay. That's going to be a 27-yard interception return for the touchdown. And with 7:53 left to go here in the Quantum Towing first quarter, as Henderson Hawks 13, Lockhart Lions 0 as we wait the extra point try. Snap is back to hold us down. The kick is up, and it is good. And just like that, it is 14-0. Hawks with the lead. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with more Lockhart Lions football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
If you find yourself on the side of the road or in an accident, call Quantum Towing and Recovery at 512-295-8697. Quantum Towing has been a family-owned business since 2000. We offer 24-hour towing and recovery service for your vehicle. With 4 locations to serve you in Kyle, San Marcos, Luling, and Lockhart, Quantum Towing is only a phone call away.
Coming up second quarter.
And we are back as we have 7:53 left to go here in the Quantum Towing first quarter. The offense still hasn't came out onto the field for Pflugerville, coach, the Hendrickson Hawks, and they are still up 14-0 on a kickoff return and an interception for a pick six. And this is where we're at, 14-0, is we have Joseph Ancita. He's back deep to return the kick. And it will go out of bounds, so that'll be an illegal procedure, and the Lions will have the ball at the 40-yard line to start their second possession of the game. And on our YouTube channel, got a couple of double plays out there. Crisel Jaime says, let's go Lions. Chris Velasquez, let's go Preston Crable, number 81. And, of course, our dynamic duo in the backfield, Coach, My Time and Nate Rowland, tuning in, watching today's broadcast of Sub-Varsity Football. Can't wait to watch y'all guys tomorrow night. As we get set, second drive of the game for the Lockhart Lions as they are down 14-0. Man in motion. That'll be a jet sweep. Trying to get the seal off the edge and unable to. And that's going to be a loss of yardage. On the carry is number 10, Trey Johnson. As we see 23, Javier Ruiz checking into the ball game as Trey Johnson comes out, gets a breather. Here are the junior varsity cheerleaders.
Brings up a 2nd and 11 for the Lions.
Brody gets the snap, hands it off, and the running back will get tripped up. It looks like their feet got tangled. That was number 12, Dylan Bell, on the carry. Of course, big shout out to our running back tandem, My Time Gonzalez and Nate Rowland. I believe Nate Rowland had 119 yards on the ground, and My Time with 98.
Ooh.
And I'll tell you what, they played an excellent ball game this past Friday night against Lehman.
Yes, sir. All three of them. And don't forget about Mr. Mavis.
Oh, yes. He was playing in hide-and-go-seek behind Rowland and Gonzalez and ended up coming out with 2 scores of his own. Brody gets the snap, throws over the left side. That one's going to be incomplete, just over the head of Angel Davila.
4th down for the Lions.
That'll bring up 4th and 16. As they'll have to punt the ball away. Looks like we'll get our first opportunity to look at the offense of the Hendrickson Hawks Junior Varsity squad. As you mentioned last week, they blew out Hayes Hawks. Battle of Hawks. I can't get over it, Coach. Hayes Hawks, it doesn't have that same come on moment. Let's play. And Brody will drop back, and he'll
Good
quick
punt.
kick. Yes, it'll take a bounce at the 44-yard line on a line roll to be scooped up at the 41-yard line. Nice blocking on the edge, and the turf monster will finally bring down the Hawk return man. But now before he brings it across midfield out to the 40-yard line in the line territory, where that's going to be Carlos Ayala with the carry. And speaking of My Time Gonzalez, I'm actually sitting in the broadcast booth wearing his Stay Holy T-shirt. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the first play of the game for the Hendrickson Hawks. Quarterback dropping back, throwing over towards the far side. Got some receiver wide open and into the end zone for a touchdown from Matthew Zeiser to Carlos Ayala.
Wide open.
And 5:14 left to go here in the Quantum Towing first quarter. As we wait the extra point tries, Hendrickson Hawks 20, Lockhart Lions 0. As Mercado will be set to kick the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down. The kick is almost blocked. It is up, and it is good. Jordan Sanchez almost blocked that one.
Good job on number 89 to get in there.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back.
My name is Nathaniel Gonzalez, also known as My Time Gonzalez on the football field.
Same formation.
Same play.
Hand off to Gonzalez. He got room to run across his midfield to the 40, the 30, the 20, 10. End zone, touchdown, Gonzalez.
When I'm not on the football field, I run a small Christian brand with two of my friends, Sam Mancius and Gabby Longoria. This allows us to spread our Lord and Savior's message. We make shirts, shorts, sweaters, cut-off hoodies, car decals, and drawstrings backpack. My design is to have a unique verse of your choosing on the back of the shirt or hoodie. If you would like to support Stay Holy, scan the QR code and check out what we have. Or for more info, you can send us an email to stayholy21@gmail.com. If Jesus could do it all, we could try. God bless and go Lions.
And while we're away, Lockhart Lions return the kick. It'll be an 8-yard run by number 12, Dylan Bell. And the Lockhart Lions will have their second possession. Or excuse me, their third possession of the game. Their first one ended in a pick six for a touchdown. They punted away their second possession. Here we are for their third possession. It'll be first down and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We need to get something going here, Sarge. We need to give the defense a break.
And get a sustainable drive out there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Just
correct.
pick up a couple first downs, keep the ball away from them for a while.
And put some points on the board. It looks like Joseph Garcia or Ancita in the backfield, offset to the right side of the quarterback. And Joseph will get the handoff. He'll try to get it around the outside, unable to get the blocks to seal himself out there. And he'll lose about 4 yards on the carry.
Second and 14 for the Lions. And if you're watching the broadcast, let us know. We'll give you a shout out.
Oh, yeah. Let us know where you're watching from. I have a shout out from Marissa. She says, go Nate, go Hendrickson. We've got a Hawk fan tuning in. Thank you for watching.
Ooh.
And that one was tossed out here to the near side. That was intended for number 30, Taylon Price.
Brings up 3rd and 12 for the Lions. Here comes the play. Here comes the quarterback with the play.
Holly Wyatt says she's watching from the stands.
All right.
Hey, Holly, I want to know, did you ever get a chance to see our Lions Pride Sports Broadcast Play of the Year for the 2023 to 2024 season? So 3rd and 12 coming up. Price in motion to the near side.
Oh,
and miscommunication in the backfield. And Bodie Ward will get a few yards. He'll get across the line of scrimmage, but that's going to bring up 4th down and 9 for the Lions. Holly White says she loves listening to us.
Great.
That includes you too, Coach.
Wow.
Thank you for watching. Even when in the stands, I like that, Coach. In the stands, they're still watching us.
I've heard we have quite a few people doing that, especially during the varsity games to catch the replays.
So 4th down and 9 coming up as Ward will drop back. It'll be a quick kick. It's going to take a bounce in line territory. It'll be fielded right around the 46-yard line in Hawk territory.
Better cover.
Nice blocking by the Hawks. And staying in bounds until he's finally going to be knocked out of bounds. That's going to be number 15 with the run. With the return, Rhett Peterson.
Like my old coach used to tell me, the sideline never misses a tackle. Just push him out of bounds.
Yeah, Titus Ramirez used that sideline, was able to chase him out of bounds. And the Hawks will have excellent field position for their second possession offensively. With 3:15 left to go here in the Quantum Towing first quarter. So 1st and 10, they'll have the ball at the 21-yard line in line territory. Zeiser.
Good catch.
Throws it right over the middle. Nice catch made. Take a look at that throw once again. Zeiser getting his feet caught with the running back, tangled up. Still able to make the throw. And yes, that was your son, Alicio White. They got the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast Play of the Year. 96-yard touchdown run to end the game.
Ooh.
Quick throw, almost picked off.
Almost got a pick there.
Almost picked off by Jordan Sanchez. And Jordan Sanchez has picked one off earlier in the season. I believe it was in week 1 against Victoria West here at Lions Stadium. Also, that interception got him the Quantum Towing Defensive Player of the Game for the week 1. So 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Hawks. Zeiser gets the ball. Quick throw out to the far sideline. A nice little nifty move to get into the end zone for another Hawk touchdown.
Go play action about the quarterback. Fool me. I thought they were running back at the football.
That sure was, and Zeiser was able to hold that one down.
Give a shout out to Coach Hippenstill's usual position of doing the clock for the JV game. Good luck to him as they go to Gonzales this Saturday. Come and take it. Cross country.
And believe me, they're going to go take it. Snap his back, hold us down, the kick is up. And Jordan Sanchez finding his way to get into the backfield, but not in time as that one's going to be good. And that's going to make the score. Hawks 28, Lockhart Lions 0 with 2:20 left to go here in the Quantum Towing first quarter. And next week, Coach, on Tuesday, speaking of Gonzales, they'll be here to play at Lions Stadium against the 8th grade squad.
8th grade.
And 7th grade will be playing at the junior high, but we'll be here at the high school field, and we'll be broadcasting the 8th grade football game against Gonzales.
By popular demand.
Yes. And we'll get all that situated, and we'll put the times on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast Facebook page.
So if I know anybody that lives in Gonzales, please let them know. They're still working on their field. Hopefully, supposedly they finished it just in time for tomorrow's varsity game. So hopefully I wish them luck and finally get to play at home. And I heard that my good friend's the head coach over there and keeps saying on the road again, on the road again. I said, Willie Nelson? Says, no, Gonzales. Apaches.
And Bell will be back to return this kick, and that's going to go in and out of the end zone. And the Lockhart Lions will start their fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We got to get something going here, Sarge. There's still too much time left in the ball game for us to shut it down. Got to get our running game going, get it established to run, keep the ball, like I said, keep the ball away from them.
And once again, if you're watching tonight's broadcast of South Varsity Football, here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast, tomorrow night you'll be able to catch the varsity boys in action as Lockhart travels to the field to take on the varsity squad of the Pflugerville Hendrickson Hawks. Ward in shotgun formation, hands it off to Bell.
Oh, good run.
And the biggest gain of the night so far by the Lockhart Lions. That'll be good enough for a 7-yard gain, or 7-yard gain by Bell. That'll bring up 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 3 7-yard gain by Bell as they kept moving the chains out there.
I'd like to give out shout out to our filmer, Sarge.
Oh, yeah, Kevin Cervantes doing a great job.
Austin always does a great job for us. And this young man's only a sophomore, Sarge.
That'll be a handoff to Bell. And he's going to be brought down from behind. Great job by number 7.
Backside defensive end.
That's going to be, check out his name, Coach. Great Samuel Umana.
Wow.
I hope I said it correctly. I like that name.
That's
a football name right there.
Don't want to get him mad at us. I'm going to come tackle us.
But like, what's your name, young man? Great. Just call me Great. They're like, no, for real, it's Great. And we'll take a look at the Great's tackle as he shifted over to the far side, Coach. Ran around that edge and was able to make the tackle from the backside. Yeah, that'll bring up 3rd down and 6. They'll hand it off to Joseph Ancita, and he'll get it out to the 31-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 32.
4th down coming up.
Lockhart Lions have punted the ball away in this situation.
Clock's running down for the end of the first quarter.
We have 30 seconds left to go here in the Quantum Towing first quarter. This would probably be the last play of the first quarter. It looks like Lockhart might be going for it, Coach. And they are. They'll hand the ball off to Joseph Ancita. He's going to be hit, and he's going to be fighting. He'll pick up the 1st down and more. And finally going to be brought down on a tough run. And that's going to do, he was chased out of bounds with 2.9 seconds.
Tell you what, Sarge, good job by number 60. He lost his helmet, but he kept on blocking.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's got to come out for one play. And that's number 60, Leo Nava.
Good job, Leo.
Yeah, sometimes when you drop your hat, you just got to keep going.
Yeah, no, can't call timeout.
No. And that's going to do it for the end of the Quantum Towing first quarter here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. It is Hendrickson 28, Lockhart Line 0. We're going to take a quick timeout. And when we come back, we'll have your Shields AC and Heating second quarter right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Shields AC and Heating is a small family-owned business located here in Lockhart, Texas. You can count on us for all your air conditioning and heating repairs. Here at Shields AC and Heating we service commercial and residential HVAC system as well as refrigeration, ice machines and walk-in coolers. So, if you're in need of commercial or residential AC repairs, you can count on Shields AC and Heating to be there for you by calling us at 512-227-1219. We take pride in your comfort.
And we are back for the start of the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. It's 1st down and 10 for the Lockhart Lions as they are now going from right to left on your screen. Picked up a big 1st down on the last play from Joseph Ancita. And let's take a look at that 1st down run that ended the first quarter. A great run by Ancita. Picking up the big 1st down for the Lions. Fortunately, they will lose 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 13. As once again, we're at the start of the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. So far, the Hendrickson Hawks having their way on the field, offensively, defensively, and special teams. Have scored a touchdown on each of the 3 phases of football. We'll hand it off to Bell out of the backfield. And Bell will be stood up at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, leading the way is Davin Ponce, excuse me.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Third and 12, long 12. They got some big guys on the front line, Coach. Just like with all the other schools in the district, Lockhart is outmatched when it comes to size.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. David and Goliath.
As this 3rd down and 12 coming up. Handoff coming around the left side.
Not much there.
The scrum will get right back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like there's a penalty flag. They're going to be offsides on the defense.
Oh, good.
So that'll move the lines up 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. I got a special guest in the booth with us, one Mr. Richard Ibata. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. How y'all doing?
Oh, doing all right. Of course, I got to tell you, that was some fantastic food that y'all shared with us yesterday or last week. And when I'm talking about food, I'm talking about the tailgate that we have going on. Talk about that real quick while we're in the timeout right now.
You know, it's just something that my dad and my friends' fathers did back whenever I was coming here, and we would do it right out there in the gravel parking lot, and it was a good feeling to come out and see, you know, our parents doing that, and it really meant a lot to us. So I figured, hey, is anybody doing it here now? And talking to Coach Galvez and Mark Madez, he's like, no, you know, it's nobody's doing it. We tried a couple times, but so I felt like, hey, we should bring that back just so that way we can show the boys that we're here and that we care, and for the community just to come out. You know, that's my biggest thing, is to have the community come out and show support for these boys. You know, it means a lot to not just varsity, but, you know, the JV as well, and even the freshmen, because they have something else to look forward to coming up as well.
Exactly.
So,
and this is open to the public.
Oh, yeah, open to the public. You know, I invite any and all to come out. You know, I hear a lot of bragging in Lockhart. Oh, I got the best ribs. I got the best chicken. Hey, come show me. You know, y'all come. I
actually heard that a lot of people came out for the food, not for the football game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got the best taste buds, so bring all the barbecue you got.
That's right, man. You know, we'd like to load up the pit, and it's a good time. Family, hanging out with family and friends. That's what it's about. And people will remember, you know, hanging out on a Friday night in Lockhart and having a good time. And that's what it's supposed to be about. Family, friends, and supporting these boys out here. And
good company out there. Great. And it's a mixture. It's not just all guys. You know, it's got some females out there. And a lot of teachers came out to eat. And
it's perfect.
Some of the custodians who hope to get them involved next year. I mean, next week.
For sure. And that's something that I told my wife, you know, because she works with the school district, and spending a lot of hours, countless hours at work at school. You know, these teachers, the principals, everybody all around to make this school work, coming in early, leaving late. Hey, Friday night, come and eat. I'm not charging you. You come and eat. You deserve it. You're working. Even the janitors sometimes go unnoticed, and
then in their case, you don't have to stay for the game. You know, you just want to, show up and show your support and get something to eat. And because I know a lot of them don't live in Lockhart and they got to drive home and be with their families. That's fine. We understand that.
Oh yeah.
Now, if somebody wanted to get involved and bring their pit, who would they contact, and who would be the main point of contact?
So you can reach out to me on Facebook, private messenger, or just comment if you can't get a hold of me. That's probably one of the quickest and easiest ways is through Facebook, and we'll get you set up, and we'll go from there. Just, what I want to try to do is, if you're going to come out and cook something, let me know what you're going to cook so we don't double cook it. Everybody can have, like I said, if you're talking like you got the best ribs, hey, we'll come out here and make your ribs. I won't make them. Yeah. That way everybody can just have a taste of what it's about, and eventually – Maybe not this season because we only have 4 home games, but next season
we got 6.
Okay, so that'll be even better. What I want to try to promote is maybe a cook-off for one of the home games where we have, some competition going on and we can kind of get a little side pot involved and say, hey, who's got and get some judges coming out and stuff like that. And
well, I tell you what, I'm pretty sure between us up here, we wouldn't mind being the judges.
That's right.
I tell you what,
do a little pregame show and see what's going on.
The turkey leg I had the last time, that was a big turkey leg. I'm glad I didn't have to chase down that turkey and take his leg away.
I had to do the work, Coach. No, man. Like I said, it's at the end of the day, it's for me, it's just trying to get the community to come out and support the boys, support the program that we're trying to develop here and show that we're here for them.
Oh, yeah. What way to do it in the barbecue capital of Texas?
Yes, sir.
By having a tailgate party and putting them pits to work.
Hey, the more pits, the better. Yeah. Y'all bring them on. And I tell everybody, it doesn't matter if, I had a couple guys, I don't have a big smoker like you. Hey, it doesn't matter. If you bring a small pit and you want to throw some hamburgers and hot dogs on there, do it.
Yeah.
If you got a Blackstone and you have a certain meal you cook, hey, bring your Blackstone. And my thing is, we clean up, we keep it clean, and that way we can continue to do so and go from there. And
it did take a little time for me to find it, but I did find the photo bomber in our photo that we took. And at first I looked at it, I was like, it was kind of creepy, but you could tell, put it all together, like, man.
Yeah, she's good for that. Oh, Audrey Natal, she's good for that.
She had that little peace sign going on and everything. Like,
I can flip through my phone and have pictures of her. If she's at one of my parties or get-togethers, she's photobombing. She's the prankster. She's the jokester of our family, and it's fun. All fun and games.
It was a great atmosphere out there, Richard.
Yes,
and
sir.
I tell you what, guys, don't worry. The weather's going to get much cooler.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be great to be out there. And this next week is homecoming, so there's going to be a lot of excitement in the air.
Yes.
I can't wait till next week.
So let's start with that. Get a hold of Richard about it, like I said, on Facebook, and figure out what you want to make. That way nobody's double cooking.
Yeah.
And let's get it out there, because in the end, it's all about camaraderie and, meeting other Lockhart Lion fans also as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And if you can't cook and you just want to come hang out, bring some cornhole, bring some horseshoes, whatever the case is, bring some music. I can't think of it all.
Right.
When I'm out there, I'm prepping, and it's like, oh, well, I forgot my speaker. Somebody else can. If you want to bring in a speaker, if you want to bring in some cornhole, you want to introduce some games. Hey, by all means, come out.
And you don't have to have a son or playing on the varsity football team. If you have a son who's a freshman on the freshman team, you're more than welcome to come out.
Yep.
Oh,
and I think. I want to say I even fed half the soccer players that were coming out. They saw me barbecuing during the period, and then when school was over, they came out and said, hey, how much for a plate? I said, oh, y'all come and eat. And
I'd have been like $5. That's too many of y'all.
I'm just kidding. They're working hard. They're working hard.
Sarge was over there charging on the side.
Yeah.
I was standing up here, the right by the press box, starting to count them.
Yeah, it's all fun, man. All fun and games. Like I said, it's for the community, and I love my community, and I just, for me, I'm a big giver, and that's what, at the end of the day, I want people to remember, hey, man, Richard was a good guy. He gave, and that's what it is. I'm here to give for my community, and I'm getting heavily involved with the Booster Club.
Yes.
Thanks to Mark Modes for reeling me in on that one, but it's good. It's a good feeling, and I hope
because it all goes back to the kids.
Yeah, and that's what it is. And later on, Avery can look back and say, "Man, I did a lot." Just like I'm here looking back on what my dad, my parents, and what they did for us, and here I am now giving back to my community by tailgating. And maybe later on, if he stays here, or if he goes off, wherever he goes to, he can say he wants to give back. So, just trying to create good habits.
Because your son is a sophomore, and I tell you what, the next 2 years are going to go by extremely fast.
Yes, sir. We talk about that. We talk about it. I try not to talk about it because I'm a crybaby about it. 'Cause what am I going to do whenever he leaves? I don't know. I guess I'll be volunteering for the Booster Club still.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned you started doing this. The tailgate party, because you remember when it was done, when your father had it, when you were playing. What year did you play Lockhart High School football?
It was 08, 09. Yeah.
And talking about that season, the guys that you played with and your coaching staff.
Oh, yeah. Back then it was Coach Moses was our head coach, and lot of classmates out there, a lot of them to go through the list. But so the first year that we had won by-district champs and ran a slot T, and it was awesome. I was just starting halfback, fullback, and it was great. It was a fun time. Really changed the program around, and it was great, man. Glory days.
Yes.
It was fun.
Kudos to Coach Troy Moses over at for those of you that remember him, he's over at Lavernia now.
Yeah.
As assistant coach.
Yeah. I need to catch up with them. I remember Coach Sauceda, man. He was a good one, running back coach, and a lot of footwork, man. He instilled in me, and it was, I talk about the times and how they're different now, but man, that rack out there with them tires, that'll tell you, that'll show you how to hit a hole, man. For real, that's some tough stuff, and it's good. So, but it was a great program. It was fun, and a lot of good and a lot of bad. But hey, it made me who I am today.
I remember and not to cut you off, but I remember going down to Houston. Where did we played at? Was it a Katy Stadium?
It was a Katy Stadium.
And it was extremely cold.
Very cold, very cold. But man, but looking back at that, I mean, we had the stands packed there too, and that was all the way in Katy.
Great turnout.
Yes, it was good, and
for both games.
Both, yep. It was fun. It was Beaumont, and then I think we lost to Beaumont. And then we had our first round. We beat
Hallettsville. Not Hallettsville. Huntsville.
Huntsville. We beat Huntsville, and then we lost to Beaumont. Beaumont had a great team. Very, very, very physical.
Unfortunately, injuries caught up with them. That caught up with us that game.
Mm-hmm. That's right. But yeah, and here we are. And it's good. Like I said, those coaches, man. They molded me, and gave me the drive now. My son's like, wow, he'll tell me sometimes, hey, you're on another level. That's a little too much, Dad. I'm like, I get fired up on Fridays, and I'm not even playing, but I love it. I love the game, and I'm trying to coach that in some of the boys right now. I'm coaching the baseball, fall ball team, so I'm just trying to instill some of those, that intensity in it.
Right.
Baseball is very it's a mental sport, so it's trying to keep them.
Yeah, it's not as physical as football.
Correct. I always tell them it's for me in my my formula, it's 80% physical and 80% mental and 20% physical.
Yeah.
And most of the time when you go in the batter's box, you're in your head. You see that guy pitching 85, whatever the case is. But hey, anybody and everybody can hit the ball.
Yeah.
You got to have the confidence to do so. So I just try to always build their confidence up and let them know that they're capable of anything, and I make sure I let them know. So.
Now, you talk about your son plays on the varsity squad. He is a sophomore.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about the Lions play, and then your son's play as well?
Yes, sir. So I think like it's been said before, we have a young team, but they're learning pretty fast, and I tell you, we may not win a lot of games this year, and that's perfectly fine, because next year and the year after that, we're going to be pretty dangerous. With the kids that are coming up, we got a talented group, and the more that they learn and the more experience they get on that field, we're going to create some really good ball players out there. And for Avery, I want to say he was a safety last year, and this year was his first year playing corner. Now he's starting corner, and his learning and what he's acquired.
Yeah.
We leave here, and I thank y'all for recording and broadcasting, because we leave here, or if we're at an away game, when we get home, we're up till 2 and 3 in the morning watching film off of your broadcast.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, show me what you did wrong or what you could have done better here in the situation, and we work over every play. And to listen to him talk and say, well, this is what I did wrong, or this is what this person did wrong, tells me he's understanding and he's learning the game.
And that says a lot for his love of the sport, because a lot of kids probably would have been like, oh, come on, I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I played 48 minutes of football, running up and down, getting hit.
Yeah,
But
and he's
knowing what he needs, what he sees, and what he needs to improve on.
Right.
It could be easily said that, well, I might have messed up here, but look what I did here. I did a lot better here.
Exactly.
It's not those the positive things that you see. It's the negative that you see because you can't fix positive.
Right.
It's what you see negative in yourself.
Right.
Is what you turn into a positive.
And there's some plays where even I'm as a dad where I see he could have given more effort. I'm scared of messing up. I said, you're going to make mistakes in life.
Yeah.
I said, so if you go and you make that mistake, I always use him for example because he plays shortstop in baseball. It's like if you don't dive for that ball, you're never going to know later on that, hey, if I make this play and I give 110% and I dive for that ball and I miss it, I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
Coach shouldn't be mad at you because now you know what it's going to take to stop the ball the next time you have to dive.
It's one of those things. If you're going to make a mistake, put effort into it.
Exactly.
Put effort into it.
And that way you know how next time, hey, I need to push off a little more or I need to do this a little more. So it's okay to make mistakes, and I harp on that for him and a lot of the kids out there just because they take it. Man, they get in their feelings about when they make mistakes, and they shouldn't. We're all going to make mistakes. We're not perfect, and we make a mistake, we learn from it, and we move on, and we have to get better. So, but yeah, he's came a long way. He's learning pretty quick, and I know Bob Estrada. He's a safety. And then KB outside linebacker. I mean, those are all young guys. And then we have Dylan White on the other side as cornerback. All young guys, but they're physical guys. They're all physical people. And to get the brains and everything in motion, I think by next year and the year after that, we're gonna be runners up, and they better be ready.
We got a message from James Santa Cruz. Says, "What's up, fellas?" Said Richard, "What up?" Of course, James Santa Cruz was a guest of ours.
Oh yeah.
For the Lehman game, as we are heading into halftime, it is Hendrickson Hawks 35, Lockhart Lions 0.
He knows. Tell him to bring that barbecue pit. take it back to the old Kreitz Market days, man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, great. I'm glad you said Kreitz because we're in the Kreitz Market halftime show right now.
Okay.
So we'll keep it right here. I believe that's the Lionettes, if I'm correct.
Yes,
They're going to be out there performing, so hopefully we'll be able to showcase them with sound and everything. But, big game for Lockhart this past week. Picks up, of course, all non-district is more like preseason in the NFL, and then when you get to district, that's the regular season.
Right.
Because it's what you do in district is going to determine whether you make it to the playoffs or not.
Yes, sir.
Lockhart's in a very tough district, but to start the district 1-0 was huge against Lehman, especially after coming off a disappointing loss against them last year. And a win tomorrow night would put Lockhart at 2-0 in district and in second place in the district.
Yeah.
With Cedar Creek coming up for homecoming, Lockhart could easily be 3-0 going into the Hayes game, which will be a big one for Lockhart.
Right. And I think that we need to start early. With these wins, we need to start early because the teams that we have later on for our district games, it's going to get tough.
Yeah.
And not saying that we can't handle it, but we're going to have to put in more work and more effort on those games. These ones this Friday, it's a very winnable game, and we just have to go out there and execute, and and that's one of my biggest things that I told Avery. I said, hey, y'all's team is very physical. Y'all can do the job, but y'all have to execute. Y'all have to finish everything through. If you're making that tackle, finish that tackle. So.
And James Santa Cruz says that he'll be here. So,
Yep.
let's go to turn off our headsets and turn up the crowd mics so we can get the Legacies performing here at the Kreitz Market Halftime Show. And we'll be right back with some more of the Kreitz Market Halftime Show right here on the Lions Pride Sport broadcast.
smoked Texas barbecue. Put smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of smoked Texas barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to KreitzMarket.com. That's www.KreitzMarket.com.
Luling MMA provides a safe and professional martial arts instruction for kids and adults. Head trainer and owner King Webb is a third-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and a first-degree black belt in Taekwondo. Luling MMA offers classes in the sweet science of boxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and MMA. With experienced trainers and coaches, Luling MMA provides world-class instruction for those that want to learn for recreation or for competition. Luling MMA is located at 212 North Cypress Avenue in Luling, Texas. For more information about Luling MMA, you can go to their website, www.mmaluling.com.
Meitler Plumbing LLC is the one to call on for your plumbing service work in Lockhart and Caldwell County. Call Darren Meitler from Meitler Plumbing at 512-398-3146. Darren has been with the family business for over 30 years and has been voted best plumber in Caldwell County numerous times. Master licensed and bonded. So, for any plumbing issues, call Meitler Plumbing for your plumbing service. Darren Meitler is also a 1989 Lockhart alumni and football captain for Lockhart Lions. Go Lions! Once a Lion, always a Lion. If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
My name is Nathaniel Gonzalez, also known as My Time Gonzalez on the football field.
Same formation.
Same play.
Hand off to Gonzalez. He got room to run across his midfield to the 40, the 30, the 20, 10. End zone, touchdown, Gonzalez.
When I'm not on the football field, I run a small Christian brand with two of my friends, Sam Mancius and Gabby Longoria. This allows us to spread our Lord and Savior's message. We make shirts, shorts, sweaters, cutoff hoodies, car decals, and drawstrings backpack. My design is to have a unique verse of your choosing on the back of the shirt or hoodie. If you would like to support Stay Holy, scan the QR code and check out what we have Or for more info, you can send us an email to stayholy21@gmail.com. If Jesus could do it all, we could try. God bless and go Lions.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
And we are back for the start of the second half as we are in the Adam & Sons AC and Heating third quarter as we get set to start this one away. Lockhart Lions will be receiving the kick. And it's going to go in and out of the hands of number 12, Dylan Bell. He'll have to scoop it up in the end zone and bring it out.
Ooh, go.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3. Had to bring it out because he touched the ball while it was in play. And right now we'll take a quick timeout, and we have your Adam & Sons AC Heating third quarter right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices, whether it's commercial or residential. Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
All right, we're back, and just before the Lockhart Lions are able to snap the ball, they're going to get a penalty flag with too many men on the field, as they will have the ball first down and 10, or first down and 13 at their own 2-yard line. It'll be a handoff to number 30. He'll bring it out here to the near side, puts his shoulder down. That's going to be Taylon Price with the carry. A couple of shout-outs from our YouTube channel. Well, Don Walton says, "Let's go Hawks. Go get them, number 12, Braylon Bryce." And once again, I want to welcome everybody to the broadcast, our sub-varsity broadcast game of the week. My name is Emilio Sarge Waters, bringing you all the live play-by-play action. Man to the left of me, the color commentary, Coach Amado Galvez. That one's going to be snapped. Run around the left side. It'll be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up third down and about 11. On the camera, doing the video, Kevin Cervantes. QA for us tonight, Kent Riddle Properties, making sure that we sound good and look good for all our Lockhart Lion fans. And for tonight's broadcast, all you Hawk fans that are tuning in and watching from all over the world, want to thank you all for tuning in. We are still with our special guest, Richard Ibata, as taking the lead of having the tailgate party here for every home game so far this season. Of course, we got a big one coming up, homecoming.
Yeah. Bring those pits, man. Let's make some noise. Let's be loud. It's homecoming.
Oh, yeah. Let's have the homecoming party before the party.
Yeah, that's right. Might catch me down there at the 50-yard line after hours.
That's going to be a quick throw and intercepted. And for his second pick six of the night, that's going to be number 17, Nathan Vizcarra.
Yeah. Coach, how long have you been coaching? Because, man, them kids ask me, man, Coach Galvez has been here for a long time. I said, he's been here before me and before some of the people that I know. You know, some of my coaches is like, man, he's been here forever. You know, that's a long time.
I stopped counting at 40.
Oh, wow. Wow, man. You've seen a lot.
Yes.
You've seen a lot of football,
I've
man.
seen the good and I've seen the bad.
Yeah. A lot of the changes, too. I'm sure a lot of the rules have changed. And
Oh, yes.
you know.
The coaching styles have changed. Things we could do in the past we can't do anymore. Spring ball, we didn't have spring training back then.
Right.
Just, we had 2 scrimmages.
Yep.
It was different, but it's still football.
Yeah.
So it still comes down to blocking and tackling. And, I always get the question, who was the best running back? Who was the best quarterback? Who was what? I mean, all of them were good at their time.
Right.
I can't pick just one and say this was the best player we've ever had because we have numerous players.
Oh, yeah.
Every decade.
Yep.
I'll go back all the way to the 70s, 80s, 90s,
Yeah.
Leather helmets.
Yeah.
Wow.
Black and white film.
Yeah, and you know what I don't see a lot of now? I mean, because we were padded up. We had big thigh pads and butt pads, stuff like that. But I don't see some of these kids wearing knee pads. And I'm like, man, knees were a big injury back then. I guess they're not too worried about it now. I guess they're more focused on the head injuries that happen. So, football has changed a lot. And like you said, the coaching styles and,
yes.
we all talk about man, why aren't we doing this and why aren't we doing that? And sometimes people don't understand that you can't do that anymore.
The game has changed.
Yeah.
And it's funny you see linemen now, not just at high school but colleges in the 2-point stance. There's no more 3-point stance anymore.
Yep.
And I mean, I've never coached an offensive line that's gotten just in the 2-point stance. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did it just because we knew it was going to be a pass and to help us with the pass, 2-minute situation. But come out in the 2-point stance and not getting a 3-point is just beyond me.
Might catch me down there at the 50-yard line after
That's going to be a quick throw and intercepted, and for his second pick six of the night.
Dads to go out there and work those chains. I used to be, calling penalties from up here, and it just wasn't like, hey, where's that flag he was holding? Or where's this? Right. Until you really get down there and see what's going on, then you'll start understanding. That's not a whole call.
That's something. We've been lucky that we have a chain crew, people that show up to do the chains, because other cities and towns have a hard time getting chain crews. In fact, Luling, they pay you $60 just to run the chains.
Oh wow!
You get a
where do we sign up?
Yeah, you get a free meal for the concession stand. You get a T-shirt.
Wow!
And of course, you get free admittance to the game. But there's a lot of them that are really, really struggling to get people to run the chains.
Wow! For Luling.
Going everywhere.
Everywhere. I mean, if you're paying $60 in a free meal, sign me up. And you get to watch some football.
Yeah, tough run for the Lockhart Lions as they're going to pick up a first down as they get it out to the 35-yard line. I'll give a big shout-out to Prima Yolanda Rodriguez. Where are you watching the broadcast from? We take a look at that last run by the Lockhart Lions. As big number 77 makes the initial contact, Dane Wolf for the Hawks.
Y'all better watch 7.
Yeah, number 7 is a big boy, man. He is all over that field.
Can't believe he's not on the varsity. Can you imagine what's playing ahead of him?
Yeah.
And that's going to be number 33, Braden Parada with the run. Pick up about 4 yards. All right, 3 yards to bring up second down and 7.
See, and like now, just 15 years ago when I was playing, we would have been able to chop block number 7. I don't think you can chop block anymore.
No.
So that's something that, would have stopped that guy right away. I mean, he's coming in every time on the outside.
Now you have a horse collar and blows to the head.
Yep.
But back then, that was they never called that.
Every time. I mean, he's reading
Head
well.
up to Parada, number 7. That's great, Samuel Umana. Or Umana.
I know when Braden gets in the open field, he's going to break for it. He's a great running back. He's a powerhouse. And I know who else were they using as a running back on Sita?
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder if they tried him yet.
As we have 5:17 left to go here in the Adams Sons AC and Heating third quarter. Ward gets the snap, hands it off to Parada, and is fighting his way.
Yeah, he's a fighter, man. He's a hard runner.
And yards are tough to come by, but I tell you what, the yards that we do get, those running backs are earning every single bit of it. We take a look at that last run by Parada. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 8. And usually we've seen a quick kick by the quarterback, Ward. There's nobody back deep for the Hawks. And they'll go for it. They'll hand it off to number 12, Bell. He'll go around the left side.
Ooh, so
and he'll
close.
be knocked out of bounds as he crosses the 40 out to the 42-yard line. But he's going to be shy of the first down of about 3 yards. So that'll be a turnover on downs for the Lockhart Lions.
Sarge, I'm counting 4, maybe 5 juniors on the JV. So the rest of them are sophomores. All these guys have a long way to go. And they'll get better.
Oh, it's games like this that make them better.
Yes.
And it's those that continue to coming back next year is what will create a successful program.
That's right.
It's going to be a toss to the running back coming around the near side. And a big hit by number 21, Bishop Snyder. That's number 9, Jordan Costone with the carry.
Good to see 71 come in, Pablo.
The number 12 that was running the ball, you said he was Bell. I wonder if he's the same Bell.
He's a move-in.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where he came
back
from.
Then we had Stacy Bell. You remember
Yes.
Stacy Bell? Denzel Johnson. We had all those boys, man.
But, and he
From
might
the
be
Dale
related. Maybe
boys.
that's one reason
Yeah.
they moved to Lockhart.
Yep. The Dale boys. They were some tough country boys, man. I tell you.
That'll be a jet sweep going around the far side and getting the edge and into the end zone is going to be number 8, Logan Clark.
Wow.
As the Hendrickson Hawks keeps on pouring it on here in the Adams Sons AC and Heating third quarter with 3:08 left to go.
That's pretty rough. You know, whenever I see you every now and then at the morning practices, and watching the JV, they're really intense out there at their practices.
Yes.
They're getting physical. So to see them out here, you know, in this situation is tough to watch because I know they're putting in the work. But again, this comes back to executing. So
Yeah.
we gotta execute.
And real quick, we'll take a quick timeout. I do want to give a shout out to our newest sponsor here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. It's going to be Lulin MMA. And here is their new commercial spot.
Luling MMA provides a safe and professional martial arts instruction for kids and adults. Head trainer and owner King Webb is a third-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and a first-degree black belt in Taekwondo. Luling MMA offers classes in the sweet science of boxing, Muay Thai, wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and MMA. With experienced trainers and coaches, Luling MMA provides world-class instruction for those that want to learn for recreation or for competition. Luling MMA is located at 212 North Cypress Avenue in Luling, Texas. For more information about Luling MMA, you can go to their website, www.mmaluling.com.
And we're back as the Hawks kicking the ball away. Bell will be back deep, and he's going to let that one go through in and out of the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. 2:53 left to go here in the Adam & Sons AC and Heating third quarter. It is all Hendrickson Hawks, 49-0 over the Lockhart Lions. And we still have here in the press box with us special guest, the king of tailgaters is what I'm going to call him from now on, Richard Ibada.
Yeah. The king of barbecue.
Yeah,
if nobody comes through and proves that they got the best ribs and the best turkey legs.
Yeah, you know what? And I like
I'll
that.
take all the glory.
And I like how you said, there'll be no double cooking. There won't be two people cooking ribs, two people cooking chicken legs, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
It'll be one of those things. You're going to have your rib spot, you're going to have your chicken spot, you're going to have your brisket spot, your sausage spot.
They can double cook for us, right?
Yeah.
Sarge?
By the time you get to the end of the line and up here to the press box, you'll be full, man, ready to go. As long as you keep up and don't fall asleep.
At my age, I'm going to wait till I get up here, because if I eat it on the way up here, I'm going to have to sit down before coming up here.
Yeah. Good times, man. Y'all come out. Let's have some fun.
I tell you where Richard, I'm sure, he saw this with his dad's back in the day, but going to Liberty Hill last year, the parking lot was packed with tailgaters, and they had like a carnival going on also. And they had food booths, all kinds of. It's like the Chisholm Show Roundup,
bouncy houses.
And I can't remember who did we take with us, Sarge, that was going to be filmed for us, and he said, "What's going on here? What is all this?" He said, That's what it is. Liberty Hill is before every game. Man, it's a carnival. It's a festival.
And that's good to see. I mean, that's I'm telling you, I think the kids feed off of that. Hey, look what we have going. Look who's watching. And just to have.
That's going to be a fumble. As Titus Ramirez had the ball in his hand, made the move. Made a football move, but unfortunately it fell out of his hands, and well, it looks like they might call it incomplete.
Yeah, it was incomplete.
Okay, so they call it incomplete. So that's fortunate for the Lions.
But yeah, like I said, I'm hoping to build that and create a good foundation here for the tailgaters and again have a good time, because it's nothing better than that. And
Now, real quick, of course, you all had that tailgate, the first one of the season this past week. And you talked about how fun it was, and, everybody has stopped by. It's going to be a lot funner when there's more people out there. So it's just like Richard Ibada says, make a challenge to everybody. Bring your pit out there.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't got a pit, bring a Blackstone. If you even want to just come to hang out, bring some waters or something.
Yeah.
Hang out.
Bring a big appetite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this year, it hurt us only having 4 home games. Next year we're going to flip it around. We're going to have 6 home games. So get ready, Mr. Richards.
Oh, yeah. I'll be ready. Man, my wife gets mad because I take Fridays off. But you know what? I got to get prepared myself.
Yeah.
When you're not playing, hey, but, man, I got to get my mind right, too. There's a lot to prepare for. So it'll just mean more Fridays off for me and more fun.
Yeah, and once again, for those that weren't on earlier, if they're interested in being a part of the tailgate, by whether it's cooking or just hanging out, where do you hang out at, as well as who to get in contact with?
I'm sorry, Sarge. We're going to be posted up right there at the long jump, so the long jump station. So right where the band parking lot is, and you can't miss us.
You're on the northwest side of the outer portion of the field.
Yep, and if you don't see us, you'll smell us. So we'll have the smoke.
Yeah, if you get to this point and you don't see the smoke in the pits and don't smell the barbecue, then you're not from Lockhart.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll be there, and please reach out, private message me, comment, whatever you have to do. Call me through Messenger. That's fine. And we'll set up a time, and depending on what you're cooking, if you have something that's going to take 6 hours or something to cook, I'd recommend maybe cooking half at home and half out here, or if you want to set up out here all day, by all means, go for it, and I'll catch up with y'all. But that's more power to you, because I'd love to see me pulling up and you're the first one here. It's like, hey, I've been smoking them ribs I've been talking about. I told you I got the best ribs. Hey, if you're cooking them for 6 hours, let me see what you got. So if you need to come out a little earlier, just get with me. Again, for me, communication is key. So I think if we can all get on the same page and say, I'll be out there at 3, I'll be out there at 2, I'm going to cook this. That just means I won't buy that, and I'll find something else to cook. Yeah. And if I don't cook anything, I'm still going to burn some wood.
Yeah. Great job by Titus Ramirez. As the running back was getting past him, he chased him down and brought him down. Of course, the penalty flag is going to bring it back. As we are at the beginning of the Old Pal Texas Tavern, 4th and final quarter here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. With myself, Emilio Sarge Juarez, the coach Ibarra Galvez, Kevin Cervantes on the video, Kent Riddle of Kent Riddle Properties on the QA for us tonight, making sure that we sound good and look good for all you Lockhart Lion fans out there, and for tonight's broadcast, all you Hawk fans that are tuning in, whether you're watching on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. Hope you're enjoying the game tonight as we bring it to you live. And, of course, if you want to watch the varsity boys in action tomorrow night live and for free, the same link that you're watching it on now, whether it's on Facebook or on YouTube, you're going to be able to catch that same game tomorrow night right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Of course, we're still with our special guest, the king of tailgate, Mr. Richard Ibarra, as we are in the 4th and final quarter. It is first down and about 6 to go. And that's going to be a quarterback keeper by Matthew Zeiser.
Good attempt, too. Was that Titus?
Yes.
He clogged up that play.
And Titus Ramirez with another tackle. And or before you take off,
yes,
any final words you'd like to say? Or challenges you like to issue?
Just bring it on, man. Bring it on. I like, a lot of talk. I'd like to see some action. Y'all, let's get out there and post up. Just like the flyer says, come early, stay late. Let's make it happen. Let's make some noise. So,
Barbecue Capital of Texas. Let's make it happen. Tailgate. The king of tailgates calling everybody out.
Don't be shy.
Thank you for doing it. Thank you for all you do.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Keep up the good work.
Oh, yes. As it is second down and 2. That'll be an inside handover. Great job getting into the backfield. That's going to be number 56. Getting in there to make the stop.
We have a special guest there, Mr. Sarge.
That's going to be, on that tackle is David Seaver.
Go ahead and tell us your first name, last name, and your number.
My name is Julian White, number 6.
What position you play for the Lockhart Lions?
Outside backer and wide receiver.
All right.
All right.
And you are a senior?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Want to make sure we don't have no juniors sneaking in here, Coach.
No, I double checked. I checked his ID. I checked his ID.
Checked his ID.
I had to double check.
All right. So how you doing, young man?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
All right. We're doing great. Of course, we are 6:47 left to go here in the 4th and final quarter of the Old Pal Texas Tavern 4th quarter. As the Hendrickson Hawks are up 49-0 over the Lockhart Lions, and a big run coming up.
Looks like they need a linebacker out there.
Yeah. So, quickly, let's talk about what you felt this past Friday night's game. Of course, it was a big victory. You wanted to start district 1-0. Of course, the first 2 games of the season didn't go as well as y'all would like, but y'all started off the season with the bang for district play and won the home opener here. So how big was that for y'all as a team?
Yes, sir. It was great. I mean, I don't think the thing that a lot of people realize is last year they scheduled us for homecoming, and that's just disrespectful on their part, towards us. And of course, we came up short last year, and being able to come out this year, like you said, as the first district game of the season and everything, it felt good to win. Not only win, but put 50 on them. We talked about it all week during practice, and we executed.
It was a great game.
Yes, sir.
Sarge, some people were even showing the Gatorade bath that coach got from last year when they beat us.
Yes.
To get some of the players and coaches motivated for the game last week.
Yes,
and
so
I guess it helped.
Yeah. Well, it was a good bat for him. It was their only win of the season last year. So, and for y'all to come back after that and to come out with a victory to start the season off, of course, it was big for the Lockhart Lions. From week 1 to week 2, from week 2 to week 3, what was the biggest motivation that got y'all to improve from that? Of course, penalties it was penalties galore in the first game defensively. Second game was cut down a little bit. Third game, I think it was 4 penalties throughout the whole game.
Yes,
for Lockhart.
Yes, sir. I think as a defense, especially even during the first game, we played pretty decent. I mean, we have things we need to work on. Even still, we're not perfect. We're not going to be as good as we are come these next few games. But offensively, I think our execution is a million times better than it was first game of the season.
Much better. We
got new plays. We're executing at a lot higher of a level than we had been.
Defense
previously.
Playing lights out last game. Really stepped up. Did a great job. Is this your first year in the varsity?
No, sir. I was on varsity last year.
Okay, great. We always ask the players, the other seniors that we interviewed, is there a certain coach or teacher that helped you along the way, maybe in junior high or high school, when, like we were freshmen, sophomores, they help you point you in the right direction?
Yes, sir. My mentor was always Coach Dallin. He's not with us anymore, but ever since my freshman year, he's always helped me out in a lot of ways possible. He was my position coach freshman year, and then I got switched, and he switched to my position as well. And he was just always a big mentor, for me. And it's sad to see him go, but I wish him the best in where he's at now.
And you're not the first player to mention him. A lot of players said that he was a big influence on it, and some still stay in touch with him.
Yes, sir. No, yeah, I try to see what's up every now and again, but he was just an unbelievable coach.
Yes, he was.
Unbelievable attitude. Just he knew how to get you going when you needed to, and how to be there for you whenever you weren't.
And he went to a good place, so we can't blame him.
Yeah,
got a pay raise and coaching a pretty good program, pretty good school.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. So as we move on to week 2 of district play, of course, each week is going to get more important than the last. Or of course, come out victorious in week 1 of district play. Week 2, opponent is a little bit stiffer, a little bit stronger, in Pflugerville Hendrickson Hawks. Talk about what not giving away the game plan, but what is y'all's mindset as a team against Pflugerville, and what are y'all plans to, y'all's thoughts about tomorrow night's game, which is going to be at the field in Pflugerville, Texas?
I mean, I just feel like if we play as good as we played, last Friday against Lehman, I don't think it was a competition that, made us win because we win by 50. I think it was execution and just the energy that we brought to that game. It's easy to keep the energy up when the scoreboard's looking like it was last game, but I felt like if we keep that energy and we execute on all our assignments, offensively, defensively, special teams, everything like that, I think we'll go all the way.
Now, any thoughts of having Gage Deutsch predict a score as he did last week? Because he said, go to the game. We're going to win by 50. He came close to it. It was 45. It wasn't 50, so he's a little bit off on there. Is there any plans of him making another prediction during the prep rally tomorrow?
I don't know about all that, but he definitely manifested it for sure.
Yeah.
What are your plans after high school?
I'm not too sure. I know really college isn't really for me, so I think I'm gonna be a firefighter. Honestly, seems like a pretty good career. They got good benefits.
You're the second player that said that. Who was the other young man that said that?
Probably Cade.
Yeah, Cade.
Yes.
Cade. Yeah.
It's a good career. Got a good benefit and pretty.
And that's
decent.
what Trey Brown, I think, is trying to do now.
No, really.
Good career. Very much needed.
Yes.
Oh, yes. And especially, I think, with Lockhart growing, I don't know if you plan on staying here in Lockhart to be a firefighter or plan on going somewhere else to do it.
No, I want to get out of here.
Yeah. You say that now, but in time you're going to be like, you know what, I got to go back.
Yeah.
But for now, I got to get out of here.
I've heard that a
lot. And I know exactly what you meant. I had when I was a senior in high school back in 1990, I was like, I got to get out of here. I joined the Navy while I was a junior, so I got into the delayed entry program. So my whole senior year, I was like, I knew exactly where I was going. Once I turned 18 in August, I was gone.
Well, thank you for your service.
Oh, my pleasure. So. And, that got me away from town, from Lockhart. But towards the end of my service, I was like, you know what, I got to go back. I had some choices to either re-enlist. Yeah, I almost re-enlisted to go back and do 8 years in Italy. But 2 weeks before I was supposed to sign up, the paperwork fell through. And they said the only thing we could do is give you 4 years on the same ship, no signing bonus. I was like, you know what, get me out of here.
Wow. I tell you what, Sarge, like we said earlier, Henderson's got some great athletes here on the JV.
They do.
I hate to play them the next year or two.
I just feel like as a team, they don't know how to play together. They don't know how to execute as well as they could be.
Yeah,
Oh,
undisciplined.
yeah, every team is beatable in this district.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And it's a tough district. What are your thoughts about this district compared to last year's district? Do you think it's a tougher district, or do you think last year was a little bit more tougher than what we have going on this year?
No, I definitely think that it's a bit of a tougher district, but there's competition anywhere you go, you know. And first round of the playoffs last year, we had Alma Heights, and that was some pretty tough.
Yeah, well,
tough
it's
guys.
kind of tough when you got one player that has more D1 scholarships than his entire district combined.
Yeah, he was something else.
And he's still had one more year left to play. He's back again for his senior year.
Yes, I hope we see him again this year.
And they're undefeated still.
Well, I think they stayed in Division II, if I'm
they
correct.
did, right.
Yeah, they stayed
Yes,
in
sir.
Division
Yes, sir.
II. I tell you what, whoever comes in third or fourth in district, I think we'll be traveling to Houston for the by-district round, which I don't mind.
Me neither.
But
As long as
you
we
know
make
what?
it.
I tell you what, if first or second in district, I don't mind driving to Houston, but I already got my mindset that we're going to be playing here at Lions Stadium for the by-district championship game.
Yeah, so that's what we like to hear. But we got most of our games are away this year, and they're pretty ways away. So we're used to it. We're used to going on their turf, and just executing, like I said, the way we need to do.
And when you do leave, when you do graduate, don't forget about us. Make sure you tune in and catch a couple of our broadcasts.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I said, I mean, home is home. I've been here my entire life, and like to go experience new things.
What other sport do you have another sport that you play?
I played baseball
Okay.
freshman and sophomore year, but I think might as well do it one last time.
Awesome. I'm sure Coach would love to have you out there.
Yes.
The more bodies, the better.
That's how I feel about football. We got moved up in the district just because of our attendance, but if you look at it, we get less and less football players each year, and it's kind of discouraging.
Yeah, unfortunately, all the students that we're getting are non-athletes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, we got 57.5 seconds. It is Hendrickson 63, Lockhart Lions 0. Of course, we are in a running clock right now as the Lions are going back to receive the kick. Now, before we close this interview out, any final things you would like to say or shout-outs you would like to hand out?
I just want to say, tune in on Friday, even if you don't go. I'd love to have your support through the TV or whatever you'd like to watch it on, support, and we'll go out Friday and could be 2-0 in district.
Yeah, 2-0 and in second place.
Yes, sir.
Or tied for second, actually tied for first.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that'll be big, especially going into homecoming week against Cedar Creek. Not saying that look past them, but like you said, every team is tough in this district.
Yes, sir.
And
every team we beat, that's just more confidence towards us. And
no team tougher than a team that hasn't won in 30 games, and that's Cedar Creek.
That's true too. You never know what to expect.
Yeah. So as we're winding down, that'll be the conclusion of the broadcast. Of course, we'll probably have one more play. They'll get it off. It'll be an inside handoff going right up the middle. And that's going to do it as Hendrickson will defeat the Lockhart Lions 63-0 in the sub-varsity game of the week here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Want to give a big shout-out to our special guest coming up here to talk football, varsity football.
Yes, so thank you for having me.
And we're going to take a quick timeout, Coach, and when we come back, we'll have your Kreitz Market Offensive Player of the Game and your Quantum Towing Defensive Player of the Game right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late for Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern, cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game score. At Old Pals, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
And welcome back. We're at the Kreitz Market Postgame Show here on the Sub-Varsity Game of the Week as the Lockhart Lions Junior Varsity falls to defeat 63-0 at the hands of the Hendrickson Hawks out of Pflugerville, Texas. And we'll get right to it. Your Kreitz Market Offensive Player of the Game. It's going to go to number 5, Bodie Ward. And, Coach, your thoughts on Mr. Ward today?
Yes, he did not have a great game, but he did a good job. And you got to remember, folks, this guy has never played quarterback before. This is his first year to actually play football. So he's come a long way, doing an excellent job. And there's no quitting this game. And I got to pat him on the back for hanging in there. And he took some lumps, and yeah, he made some mistakes, but he never quit. He never quit and kept fighting. He's going to get better. And next week he's going to be much better, and the week after that he could be much better than that. But good job, young man. Keep up the good work that you're doing.
All right, and our Quantum Toe and defensive players of the game is going to go to number 20, Titus Ramirez, and number 99, Jacob Salazar. Coach, your thought on these two gentlemen?
Oh, great job. Also, look at the scoreboard. Yeah, but these guys never quit. They kept fighting, stayed in the ball game, and were all over the field. They did the best they could with what they had to work with, and good job, young man. Good job. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, and, great job by the Lockhart Lions coaching staff to keeping these young men focused. 63-0, you'd see heads down, hands on the shoulders, a lot of frustration on the sideline. That's something we did not see on the sideline. And, of course, our crowd mic might have picked up some unpleasantry,
frustration.
Frustration, but you see that in the stands, you hear it in the stands, but we didn't see it on the sidelines, and we didn't hear it on the sidelines as well either. So, great job by the coaching staff to keeping these young men focused, even through a blowout loss like this. So, but Coach, that's it for tonight. We head tomorrow to the field in Pflugerville, Texas, as a Lockhart Lions varsity look to go 2-0 in district play against the Pflugerville Hendrickson Hawks, who won last week against the Hayes Hawks 14-13. Of course, Lockhart blew out Lehman here at home 52-7. What are your thoughts, and what do you expect to see tomorrow night from the Lockhart Lions varsity squad?
I expect to see a great ball game. Both teams are going to come out and just because this district, it's a big game for both teams. So I expect a good ball game out of both teams, and hopefully the Lockhart Lions will be on top at the end. And if you can't make it, make sure you tune in and watch our broadcast on Lion Pride Sports Broadcast.
Oh, yeah. And we talked about it was important, Lockhart, to go 1-0 to start district play. It's even more important to continue that trend and go start district play 2-0.
Yes.
Especially when we got Cedar Creek coming up. It's a winnable game, but it's a game that, of course, Lockhart can't look past, just like they can't look past Pflugerville Hendrickson tomorrow night. And just as Coach mentioned, if you can't make it to the game, let Lions Pride Sports Broadcast take the game to you. And like I said earlier, if you're watching the broadcast now, the same link that you're watching on Facebook and on our YouTube channel, you're going to be able to catch the varsity game tomorrow night live and for free as we bring that, as Lions Pride Sports Broadcast brings you all the live action and for free. So with that, Coach, that's it for us tonight.
Yes, sir.
Until tomorrow night, like I always say, you can take the line out of a Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of a Lockhart. Go Lions.
Thank you for watching today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. Today's broadcast was brought to you by Kent Riddle Properties, Kreitz Market and Quantum Towing. And remember, like the Sarge always says, you can take the lion out of